I'm excited to share with you a new cool case study that basically uh, I have reinvigorated Starbucks BOGO buy one got one all ads. That's a promotion that they have in September with a fresh enthusiasm and a renewed sense of purpose to enhance our new ads. And here's the part worth sipping about. We are anticipating a fragrant ROI surge ranging from a substantial 200% to a robust 800% for Starbucks. All right. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. Okay, and so here you go. The stream ads makeover today for Starbucks. And so let's go over our objective today. Number one, we will go over the OAD from Starbucks old BOGO's campaigns, and we're gonna do our usual ad remodelings, and then we're gonna validate our new ads with the real traffic that I paid on my own dime from Facebook. And again, you can use the same principle applied not only on Facebook but on other medium like such as YouTube, Google's GDN, programmatic TikTok. The same principle still applied. Then we are going to talk about the insight and the takeaway from those ad validations, and then the next step. Now, before we get further, if you are running paid ads and either from your external marketing agency or from your internal teams, and you have a little doubt that your ad may not be performing as expected, or there's still room for improvements, like I've been doing the makeover for companies like Chanel, Nikes, and for Starbucks, Amazon, and so on and so forth, just reach out to me at michaelwin.me for a second opinion ad critique consultations, where I will personally review any of your ads so that you can increase your ROI and you can increase your market positionings when your ads you're cranking up and all cylinders are working for your ads. Okay, so let's get started then. And so for the ad audit today, this is the campaign that I'm talking about for Starbucks. So I'm going to turn on my pen right here. Okay, so this is a brand new campaign. It's on September 5th, 2023. And this is a campaign that Starbucks have for September Thursday. I love it. September Thursday, where let me see, coffee drinkers can buy one, get one. No good. Okay, buy a 4 drink and get one free every Thursday, in September from noon to close. That's amazing offers. And um, so as you can see, so as you can see, I love the ad. I mean I love what I see over here because the message and creative match over here. You see the message here of buying coffees and the creative. Let me zoom in on the creative so you can see. Let me zoom in on the creative. Let me see. So the creative is really matching, right? And then you have coffee, September, Thursday, yay. It's really complementing to each other's. And then the message of fall for all September, Thursday, yay, is a direct informational, benefit driven, and like I said, it's a perfect fit with the creatives. Now, I'm not sure if you realize the pattern here. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So turn on my pen. You see what happened for the ad copy is still the same. It's still the same. Although this one they're just adding more like a terms, right? For I'm gonna use a different color here. It's more like a term. It's not really an ad copies, right? Because for example, this is for US Starbucks reward members only. Coupon available in the app at participating US store. Limit to 1 drink. You see, this is more like a term instead of an ad, right? And so literally, our ad is this guy, right? These two guys, right? And you see what happened? They're the same ad, right? Exactly right. If you said the same ad, you got it right, right? And like I said, it just the control ad, this control ad is good. It's information direct, benefit driven, But as you realize, Starbucks with $417 million in advertising budget, I would expect ad from Starbucks would go just beyond the boring feature and benefit because everyone can do it, right? We just boutique stores, formed in 1999, and we got competing with Starbucks marketing agencies, like for example, the EMEA, strategic and creative agency for Starbucks, and we are social agency working for Starbucks. Those are like big guys, right? Multi-million dollars agencies, and come on, we got to do better than that, right? And that's why we have a conversation today. And as you realize, I keep talking and talking, that here's the fallacies that most most marketing agency and internal team think. So they think that they have test 20 ads, but they really just had 2 ads 10 different times. So let me repeat one more time. They think that they've tested 20 ads, but they really just test 2 ads 10 different times. Exactly what you see over here. So there are 2 ads in here, and they're really 2 ads. You see the ID is different. See the ID is different. The library ID from Facebook is different. So 2 ads, but they just test 10 different times. The same amount of copy, right? But what I really drive home today is that when you only have one control ad, you are missing out on a lot of things. For example, you are missing out on the A/B testing, right? With only one ad, you won't be able to perform A/B tests, which are very essential for determining what aspect of the ads are working and what not. How about targeting limitation? When you will be missing the opportunity for segmentations, or how about for personalizations, right? Because each of the ad set, or each of the ad copies have a solve, address a different want, need, concern, pain. And when you only have one, there's a whole lot of other things that are missing out or leaving on the table waiting to be addressed. How about creative? How about the creativity and message fatigue? So what the ad fatigue means, that when the users, or when people on Facebook keep seeing your ad over and over and over again, it becomes less and less effective. It's like for me, if I keep seeing your ad over and over again, and I just, I've seen it, and mentally shut off your ad in my mind, right? How about optimization challenges, right? Because with only one control ad, you have a limited learning about about your campaigns, right? If your single ad isn't performing well, it's harder to pinpoint what exactly is going wrong. When you have a multiple ad copies, it can provide you more data and making it easy to optimize. Okay, so that's why I really believe, I really believe that um, the futures of digital marketing hinge on multiple ad copies instead of one. Multiple ad. We're talking about 20 different ads, not just 2 ads at 20 different times, right? And that's why you really need to consider my second opinions ad critique consultations on that we can help you out. Okay, so we talk about the ad audit, right? And we talk about the fallacies, and we talk about the shortcomings of the Facebook, of the Starbucks ads. Although the control ad is, I think, is, if you have to put a gray on it, I would say is between is B. Let's turn on my pen. Is B ad, because it's informational. It's a B minus. All right, it's directional, benefit driven, informational. But let's see what else we can do better, right? Let's see what we can do better. Okay, so let's move on to the ad remodeling. But before going to the remodeling, to keep reminding our proprietary bionic framework based on 17 layers of models, from relationships between you, your customers, advertisers, especially Starbucks, and your customers, the thing that your customer loves, things your customer hates, your customer worst enemy, your customer's best friend. You see, what happened is that most of the times, marketing agency just focus on the first two sub angles, right? They're talking about the customers and you, but they don't rarely talk about things that customer love, hate, worst enemy, best friends. Those are the things that really give your ad more depth and make your ads richer. And I just have 17 of those, um, and and that's why it's as you can see, I'm able to create ads that really connects with the people. So let's talk about the ad remodeling, and so I'm gonna walk you through on how many ads we have over here. So I have about 9 ads today for Starbucks, and I'm gonna analyze how ads were created. So I'm turning on my pen over here. All right. So okay. So ad number one. I'm going to start from the model being used. So we use the models of relationship, customers, image, imagery words, visual and auditory, and the time of present, capability and proof, numbers, language, and locations. So let's see how those models being used in the headers and the ad copies. So tech savvy coffee lovers, your perfect app is here. Tech savvy. So this is apparently between they address the coffee lovers, which is the Starbucks customers, and your perfect app is here. Perfect app is here. Let me see. Perfect app is here. Okay, let's start with this one. Step into the realm where simplicity reigns supreme. Oh, pause. Oh, I think I make a mistake over here. So I think I use the old one. I copy and paste the old thing. So that's why you can see the old messages. So let me change it right now. Okay, so let's change it right now to different messages. Okay, change another one. So I'm gonna keep changing it a little bit. Apologize for this, and I thought I changed that, but apparently it turns out it needs to be changed even more. Don't worry, I'll get it covered. So this is the stuff that I did for Starbucks, and I just copy a clone, basically clone the stuff that I did for Starbucks and use it for stuff I did for Nike and use it for Starbucks, but I forgot to make a total update on that. And don't worry, we can get it settled real quick. All right, so this is ad number 6. We are about to get done. So we already stop at 6, 7. Okay, we stop at 8. About to get it done. That's the beauty of life, where you can show vulnerability and perfectly fine. Things happens, and I hope today that you can learn something cool about Starbucks. Okay, so looks like I'm done. So let's get started. Let's see. So start from at number 1 over here. All right. So let's see what happened. Turn on my pen. Okay. So hey there, modern coffee enthusiast. Directly addressing the the customers. Dive into the world where your favorite brew meets cutting edge tech. With the Starbucks app every Thursday in September is what's that? It's number, dates, period of time every Thursday in September. It's a treat. Buys a 4 drink from noon to close, exclusive for Starbucks Reward members. So it's all about the locations. It's exclusive for US locations. We talk about periods of times from noon, period of time, right? Let me see, visual auditory. let me see, with the hey there, right. So it's more like a sound word, like hey sounds, right. It's along with a visual word, credibility and powerful association credibilities. Let me see, cutting edge, right? Cutting edge. Your favorite brew and credibility, favorite brew and credibility. US Starbucks rewards, right? So it's just simple. Compare. So what happened is that if you when you compare ad number one with the control ad, you still can see the difference. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off my pen and copy the original ad for you over here so that you can see so to see what happened over here. So I'm gonna copy this one, copy this ad, right? I'm gonna move over here so that you can see, how the new ad compares the old ad. You see, it's still better. It's still better than the old one. The old one is that, hey, here's what we got, right? Here's what we got. Here's the offer that we got. Buy a 4 drink and get one free every Thursday. But for us, and then of course the landing page that you point to where people can use the app, the reward for the app, right? But this one is a little bit, do you see, more edges, more depth, right? Addressing your customers as coffee enthusiasts and dive into the world where your favorite brew meets a cutting edge tech, right? And then the rest is still the same, right? So this is where we're just getting started. How about go to ad number two, right? So I'm gonna start down here, It's not moving. Number two, I'm gonna move right here. Okay, let's see what happened. Edge being used, relationship, emotion, feeling, anticipation, joy, capability of can do, will do, proof, credibility, association, okay, metaphor. Okay, let's see how the ad the headline is all about. Double the for the light, metaphor every Thursday with the Starbucks apps. Okay, how about this? Anticipation, sophisticated, educated, and always on the go. Elevate your Starbucks experience with our app. Let me see. Order ahead, pay seamlessly, and enjoy a BOGO 4 drinks every Thursday with September. This September, your coffee journey redefined. It's all about metaphors over here, right? And let me see. Anticipation and joy. It's about enjoy, right? Um, Anticipation that you will be on the go, educated, right? What else? Time present, of course. The capability of can do, can, will, and does. Capabilities. How about order ahead, pay seamlessly, order ahead, enjoy BOGO drinks, right? What else? Feeling joy, elevate. Let me see. Yeah, see the dates. Thursday. You see what happens? See what happened? See, compared ad to, and I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in this one so that you can see it. Ad to and the original ads every Thursday. That's it, right? That's it. That's all you got from the original ad. And when you have compared these and these, big difference. Big difference. Again, let's do number 3 and see what happens. Okay. What else? Starbucks. Elevate your Starbucks experience. Just a tap. So in here, what we got over here? So we gonna get associate. Let me see, credibility, the proof. We use credibility, association, display of knowledge. With a feeling of anticipations, present and futures together. Let me see. So it's gonna be elevate, right? And Starbucks meet tech innovations for our discerning customers age 22 and 60. And here's an app tailored for you. Um, here's an app tailored for you. An exclusive offer like this, September, you're to tracking your reward is all at your fingertip. Dive in now. Dive in now. All right. So what we have over here, we're gonna have let me see, meet tech innovations. Let me see, start with here, anticipations. App tailored for you. Anticipate that. So this for discerning customers, this is the app tailored for you from exclusive offers. Let me see, believability. Uh, every September Thursday, yay, to track your rewards. What else? Is futures, means futures concerns. Let me see. Here's an app tailored for you from exclusive offers like our Thursday to tracking your reward. It's all at your fingertip, all at your fingertip. And can, will, do. You see, you can track your reward, right? It's all at your fingertips. Can, will, and does. Yeah, so this is let me see what we got, and I'm gonna move this one down a little bit for you so you can see more stuff at number 4. And as you can see, the model being used from at number 1, 4, they are pretty much locked in, because what we're trying to do is we try to lock in the models, and then we try to jam as many models as possible in the ads, because the more model being used in one particular ad, the richer and the richer and emotional and emotion packed your ad can become, right? So that's why when we're trying to lock in the amount of model, we try to generate or create as many ads as possible from those models. Okay, so I'm gonna since ad from ad number 1 to ad number 6, we use the same models. I'm gonna jump to ad number starting from number 7, and let's see what we got over here. Okay, so I'm gonna start from ad number 7 in here. Ad number 7. This ad number 6 is still using the same models. All right, so ad number 7. Let's see what we got over here. So for ad number 7, I'm gonna turn on my pen. So we use something different. The emotion being used here is anger, defiance, disgust, and the type of statements of condition and futures of warning, and we're using defeat emotion over here. It's more like it depends on a separate section of it is on the 17th layers, or a model called shame, right? So let's see how the ads were made. Tired of mediocre coffee apps, mediocres, right? It's more like a defeat. Get the real deal with Starbucks. Real deal is Starbucks. So we start with the condition. Had enough of those lame coffee apps that promise the world and deliver nada. It's time to switch to Starbucks app if you're looking for a real coffee experience. This is it. But be warned. Once you go to Starbucks, there's no going back. Don't let defeat by subpar app get you down. Rise above. So we talk about the condition type of statement. Let me see, if condition, right? Warning. It warning you, if you're looking for a real coffee experience, this is it. But here's a warning. Once you go Starbucks, there's no going back. Warning, right? Devices, the language device of slang and tragedy. So we're talking about tragedy of, what is this? Nada, right? Promise the world and deliver nada. Tragedy, right? So anger, of course, you feel a little bit anger. You will have lame coffee apps that promise the world and deliver nada, right? Um, that's really a warnings. And yeah, let's see what happens. Compare this to this. Although this ad mentioned nothing about the offers, right? But at least it gives you another angle, right? Because when you have, like I said, when um, uh, if your ad is keep talking about the future and benefit, is good and it's great. However, if when you have a different ad talking about related or different angles, it just diversify diversify your ad. And as you can see more when I share with you the data of how each ad is performing, you can see why we're doing this. Okay, all right, so let's start with let's go down to let me see number 8 and see what happened. Okay, delete this one. See number 8. Okay, let me see. Emotion of envy, defiance, tragedy, right? Conditions and warning. See what happened. Tired of mediocre coffee app again. Let me see if that is the right one. This number eight. Well, actually, I got it wrong. Number eight, the um, the real headline is jealous and they have to experience. All right, so this is the real headline. My pen over here is jealous, like I said, envy, right? Jealous of exclusive reward, join Starbucks elite, green, green with envy, seeing other enjoy exclusive Starbucks perks. Let me see condition, future warning, device slang, trash. Okay, and if condition, if you want in on the action, time to level up. This ain't for the faint at heart. Dive into the world where coffee meets luxury. I'll leave those tragic coffee experiences behind. The no more formal tragedy, only the best brews. You see what happens? So apparently, this ad cultivates or use because the whole ad basically points the users to the landing page where people would download the Starbucks apps, and this ad just leverage the exact offers of Starbucks Elite and join the reward, and that's when you can get the free coffee. It doesn't talk about the offers, but it gives a little sense of, hey, if you use coffee from, let's say, Dunkin' Donuts, and then that's when they don't have they may not have the BOGO deal in fall, but you see I'm saying, or there are variety of other smaller coffee shop having app, but they don't give you the exclusivities, right? The exclusive perks that you having over here. So that's another selling angles that this ad is trying to do. Okay, let's move on to the next one. At number nine. Okay, that's what's being used over here. Emotion of defiance, disgust, shame of defeat, slang, strategy, and condition. You see what happened? We there are 17 different models, and we are just using a small subsets of models here. So what that means is that we can generate, a dozen and dozen of ads, and they don't look the same, right? So that's the point I'm trying to say. They have to experience coffee like never before. They have to experience coffee like never before. Challenge accepted. It's more about defeat, right? Think that you have seen all in a coffee world. Think again. And conditions. If you dare to challenge the norm, the Starbucks app is your weapon. But here's a warning in here. It's not for those who settle. Say goodbye to the tragic moment, defeat, tragic, right? Tragedy of coffee disappointment and step into the Starbucks revolution. Don't be defeated by mediocrity, defeat. You see what happens? So compare these to these. Which one stirred up emotions? Whether it's positive, negative, we don't know. But at least it, the language over here is really, engage the with the users much better than this one, right? Of course, I'm not saying this one is bad, but I'm just saying it's just another angle of the ad. And that is exactly the point I keep mentioning, that I keep pointing out, that your team is not really testing 20 ads. They're just testing 2 ads. And of course, I have proven to you that I have 9 different ads. We can get more if possible. We can get more, up to 20 or even 30 or 40 or 100 if you want. But we just drive home we just drive home the meanings or the goal that we need to test we need more ad, more creative to increase your ad ROI. Okay, so we've done with the ad remodelings, and the next step is that I want to share with you the ad validations, where the rubber meets the road, and let's see the analytics of those ads and see how they are performing. As you can see, this is from a snapshot from the Facebook campaigns. You can see 9 different ads over here, and the reason why I'm using the same images is that to reduce the variables that we are having. Because if I change the creatives and the headlines, it just makes the case study more complex. But in this case, my goal is to show you that your internal marketing team or your marketing agency, they're only testing 2 ads instead of 20 ads. So as a result, I keep the ad creative and the landing page the same, and only play around with the ad bodies and the ad headlines, because I want to drive home that message. And of course, the result could be different when you have more ad creatives, and when you update the landing page. So let's see what the ad result is all about. So I use a budget about $14.19. It's really a chump change, and total impression about 2337. Reach about 1965 people. Total clicks 171 clicks. Cost per click only a meager 8 cents, and the click-through rate of 7.3%. 7.3%. What it means is that for when you show some ads, that's the overall campaign, but some ad, I will show you below here, some ad will perform much better. So let's see which ad perform better. So let's see what I have over here. Okay, so here's the result. So let's see what we got over here. I'm turning on my pen. So looks like headline number six over here seem to have the highest reach, impression of 638 and reach of 548, with the highest conversion. Highest reach and highest impressions. And let me see, amount spent. Headline 9 we spent a lot of money on headline 9, $4. Let me see. How about the link clicks and the click-through rate? Which ad has the lowest? Cost per click and having the highest click-through rate. So it looks like at number 3 over here. I'm using the different color here. 50 clicks and the click-through rate of 10.99%. Let's see what happens. Let me see, click-through rate of 10.99%, and looks like at number 5 has the let me see, at number 5 stands out with a whooping. This is number 2, but this one is number 1. 33.93%. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, that means if you show at number 5 to 100 people, 33 people or close to 34 people would be more likely click on the ad. So that just show how effective that ad is. I'm going to delete this one because although it has a higher click, let me see, this higher click over here, but this one, let me turn on this one. This one seems like it has the lowest cost per clicks, about 2 cents. So if you compare here, headline number 6 have the highest reach and impression, but this costs you 14 cents. It's like 7 times different, right? And at number 5 is really the it really stands out with the whooping click-through rate of 34%. Although the cost per click is only 38, but I mean the link clicks only 38, but the cost per click only 2 cents. It's really is awesome, right? And so I want to share with you some of the graph over here to see, so you can see visually see what that means. So apparently at number 6, having the highest reach, and at number 6, having the highest impressions among the packs. How about the amount spent at number 9, command the highest amount spent. Distribution of clicks. We have many winners over here. So we have 50 that belong to headline number 3. We have 38 belong to headline number 5, and 26 depends on headline number 6. So those are the big 3. How about cost per impressions? Let me see. Those are very close to each other. Headline number 1 costs a lot. Headline number 6. I'm sorry. Headline number. Let me see. 9. Also neck to neck with headline number 1. So click-through rate, apparently, headline number 5, highest click-through rate of 33.393%, almost 34%, and close up with headline number 4. Okay, so let's just review our winning ads, and see how they measure against the headlines and the thing that we have. All right, so headline number 6 we have over here. Turn on my pen. So this is the one. Impressions, highest amount of impressions, clicks. The highest amount of impression and reach. Now, to see what happened. What makes headline number 6? What makes headline number 6? Let me see. I'm going to go up over here a little bit. Headline number 6. This is what we have. Okay. And headline number 6. From your screen to your cup, the ultimate Starbucks journey. 6 being you. Let's see what happened with 6. So we use feeling of joy, anticipation. We turn to red, joy, anticipation, time present, proof, relationship, your customers. Okay, auditory. Starbucks isn't just a coffee; it's a lifestyle. Joy is joy, right? And for our tech savvy aficionados, that's going to be the proof. Powerful association of savvy aficionados. We approve the perfect app. Order, pay, earn, reward capabilities, right? You can order, you can pay, you earn reward. Enjoy special offers like September Thursday. Okay, is date September's Thursday. Let me see a metaphor. Cheer to innovations in great coffees. Really a metaphor of aficionados and auditory as well. Let me see. Great coffee. Enjoy. Let me see. From screen to cup. Screen to cup. So that's what caused the headline number 6 having the maximum reach and impressions. So let's check out number 5 and see why number 5 has the lowest amount of clicks. So let me see. Headline number 5 is at unlock. Headline 5. Let you see. 38 clicks, only 2 cents, and click-through rate of 34%. So let's see what happened over here. Relationship being used over here. Relationship capability, proof, numbers, language devices, location, alliteration. Okay, unlock exclusive rewards on offers with Starbucks app from the bustling street of New York to serene landscape of Oregon's locations and state. US Starbucks rewards member get a special treat every Thursday, September buy a drink. So basically, it just repeats the offers over here. Get the special treat every Thursday, September, buy a 4 drink, get the next one or not, experience it with an app, right? So it's basically the same. This section is the same as the control ad, but it adds a little more spices on these, right? From the street, it just expand the horizon of the ad from the street of New York to landscape of Oregon's, and that's what makes the ads more interesting, and as the result pay for itself. People more likely to click on this ad. So let's analyze the revenue impact when what happened if we double down on ad number 5, right? Ad number 5, that we have a almost a 34% of click-through rate and only 2 cents of the app. So let's analyze real quick. According to a survey, average Starbucks customers visit the store 6 times a month. The average order value about $6, and Starbucks profit margin is about 12.45%. So the average spend per users is about 54. The average spend per users with 72 visits, about $54. All right. So when we double down at number 5 so we increase the amount of clicks to 1 million clicks. How much does it cost us? So with 1 million clicks, we multiply by only 2 cents. That would cost $20,000. $20,000 for to pay for 1 million clicks. Now, let's calculate the potential revenues. Now, the click-through rate of ad number 5 is a whooping 34%. It means that when you show the ad to 100 people, 34 people would show interest and click on it. So as a result, we're just taking a 1% conversion rate of a million clicks. So a million clicks, you multiply by 1%, that would be 10,000 visits. And assuming each visit is about $6, right? People would buy $6 per visit. That'll be $60,000. $60,000. You subtract $20,000, and that's when you get 200% ROI in here. At 2% conversion rate. Now remember, 1% out of 34%. So that see what the percentage. So 1 divided by 34, that is a 2.9. We just a 2.9% out of this, right? Even at 3%, that we a 10% conversion rate out of 34. We're talking about an 800% ROI on this. That's 3%, and 2% would be a 500% ROI on this. You see what happens when you have a winning ad like this one, only 2 cents. You can really scale up to 1 million clicks or even more to drive more people to your stores across the nation. And that's when you have and then apparently Starbucks has invested millions and millions of dollars in making the experience at Starbucks stores very spectacular. So they could easily increase the conversion rate to a much higher numbers and increase the amount of revenues. So of course, this is just a what if analysis, right? Now let me share with you some of the key takeaway from this. For the key takeaway, what do we learn from here? Okay, so looks like coffee drinkers, they don't like dramatic ad angles, especially the same model that being used over here. But hey, glad to find that using this data-driven approach, Now, another reason why the dramatic ad doesn't work is that um, is because of the landing page, right? On a landing page, you need to match the message on the landing page with the ad message so that you can amplify the effectiveness of your message, right? So let's say your say the angle of your ad. Let me pull back over here. So let's say if you use ad number, let me see, at numbers 9 is all about the positive one, right. You see, they had to experience the coffee like never before. You think that you've seen it all. You see, that's when you use a defeat one, right? And the defeat one is not working because, like I said, there's a um, incongruency between your ad message and the landing page. So that may have caused the low performance um, of the ad using the shame models. I also found out that the similarity between ad number 5 and 6 is the approach of straight to the offers and telling the user what the offer is and how they can get it. And that's why it works so well. Um, for a single product like coffee, the shame angle, like I said, doesn't move much of the needles. And like I said, those are testing in the lab. And if that makes sense, we could change the landing page to see how different that is. And of course, like you see, so throughout the experience, you can see um, without without multiple ads, right? And having only one control ad, you don't have the insight that you see over here for ad number 5 and number 6, right? And that's why having only one control ad can seriously underperform your entire campaigns because of the lack of A/B testing, targeting limitation, and so on. And as you can see, my bionic framework is able to come up with new ad angles that are really interesting, add more depth, make your ad richer. And really, I really believe that ideas and creatives are the name of the game in here. So that's why I would recommend Starbucks to create more ad angles and for each of the ads, right? And so that we can leverage um, more more angles for this. So here we go. We come to the end of our presentation for today on Starbucks ad. As you can see, with a different twist with a new remodeling ad, you can see the ROI can jump from 200% to 800% for a simple BOGO campaigns. And this could apply to a lot of campaign that you do in the futures. When you just diversify your ad copies, your ad bodies, your ad copywritings to give it more edge. So I appreciate your attention today, and I apologize for the hiccups of using the old file from the Nike, but I really appreciate that. Thank you.